Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where my wife and I, who own a houseplant store, show you how we take care of our plants in the store and at our house. Every day, no big edits. This is just what we do on a day-to-day basis, everything plant related. And right now my job is to get all the plants together for the live sale that's going on tonight at 6:30. So I'm gonna grab the plants, we're gonna head back home and show you what it's like to get ready for a live sale. Once and sometimes twice a week, we will have the live sales out here at our house. And so we bring all the plants here and we still have a few things to button up. We have to like build the sale for the software that we use. We have to, make sure the inventory's right. We got a picture, the pricing is up there. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. The list has been built, but I don't think the pricing is done. And then we have to take the pictures as well. And we're setting up like a new little photo spot. I grabbed some materials today, so we'll show you how that goes as well. Yep. Also a good little time to inspect them. Again, we don't usually do this actually. The last time we did this was kind of an anomaly as well. We don't honestly do this very often. Yeah, we don't usually.
That's funny.
All right, what do you have?
That's cool.
It is really neat, isn't it?
This is our first time seeing these plants for a lot of us.
Yeah, a lot of these things we haven't seen. This is like a super chunky money plant in a 6-inch pot. Really interesting. This is like a pre-live sale look. Yeah. Although they're going to see it after the fact. That's kind of funny. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys. I don't care. I'll show them to you. But I guess that's not how it goes. You need to ask. You need to tell me which ones I'm supposed to look for.
Well, I'm looking right now. I'm starting with this one. So what I'm doing is checking pricing to make sure that what we are pricing it for is still, like what's in our system is still what it needs to be priced at.
Pricing changes a lot with the houseplant, so you can't just it's not something you can revisit like once or twice a year. Something that's updated quite regularly.
It's like market pricing changes.
It can change from week to week, yeah.
Oh, there it is, the stump.
This is the Thanksgiving cactus that we're doing here tonight.
This is so weird.
Very appropriate for the time of year.
Quantity 20.
That's a weird number for a 6-inch pot. We don't usually get them in that size.
I'm wondering if they held back 4 that maybe weren't up to standard or something.
Or maybe they liked them and bought them or something. I don't know.
I'll put a note to ask about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know. I'm going to start shining some of these plants because I can already tell some of these need a little
We want them to look real nice.
Yep. This is, well, I'll show you guys. Once Erica's...
Once I get going.
Yep.
You got me.
And some of these... Oh, I should have left this on for a lesson. I just pulled off like a bottom dead leaf.
It says 20. And this is supposed to be 5-inch.
Oh, that's definitely
That's why it's 20.
That's interesting.
And they're calling it ginseng.
Ficus ginseng, yeah.
No, that's not a ginseng. That's a stump.
That's a money tree, yeah. That's not a ginseng. We might have a ginseng in there. I mean, I haven't looked through everything. I don't know what's on the sale tonight.
Okay, let's put that one to the side then, because I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll give it a placeholder price for now.
You see all the dust on there? Okay, watch. I'm going to show it to you again after I dust it off here. After I clean it off.
It really does make a difference.
Yes, it does. I'll show it to you once it's dry, though. It's not fair when it's wet. Even water would do this when it's wet. So it's only fair if you...
All right, let's see that lavender cone.
Lavender cone right here.
Oh.
Aren't these cute?
Hey, little guy.
They smell like lavender. Well, I mean, obviously it smells like lavender. It is lavender. Kind of a different variety of lavender than you might be used to. You don't see the fuzzy white ones a lot. At least I don't.
Let me see if it smells.
Oh, it definitely smells.
Okay.
Give it a whiff.
That is definitely lavender.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's strong. Nice. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shipments of the year, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Where's that rosemary?
All that. Rosemary's right next to it, actually.
Let's see
what
I have there.
Same
also,
idea.
On the small side.
Kind of. Oh, here's the
Whoa,
what you were talking about.
Look at the pot.
This is the actual ficus ginseng. Look how.
Okay.
Isn't that funny how
that makes a little more sense.
The roots got it all crazy. Ficus ginseng, yeah. I'm just gonna keep cleaning this bugger.
Okay, so there's the ginseng.
Much better, much better.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it on here. Okay.
None of these need shine. They're
It's
not
a 5-inch.
too egregious.
Ooh,
This is a.
that's really pretty. Look at
It's
the foliage.
super full. Yeah.
Definitely let that settle in
little
and then
5-inch.
up-pot it.
Yeah, I'll probably repot this in the spring or
Pricing
so.
looks good on that one.
Okay.
Let's dragon tail. Oh, you have that right there.
Yeah, Rhaphidophora dragon tail.
I'm going to take one out of inventory, right?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Because Joelle, our friend and Tanner's hairdresser, wants one.
Yes. He messaged me, I don't know, well over a month ago. He was traveling. He was
Those are
like,
nice.
he's like, hey, do you have these?
He visits a lot of coffee shops and a lot of plant shops on his...
When he's traveling.
Yeah, I bet you he came across one and couldn't buy it because of travel, you know.
Yeah.
All right. What about the 4-inch goldfish Tropicana?
Let's see here. Goldfish Tropicana. Maybe I should move. I don't want to leave these
Well,
out.
I can do the 8-inch light prints. I'll skip around a little bit.
This is a variegated lipstick plant. That's what Erica's calling. What'd you say is light prints?
No, baby. That's
I thought you were saying this is the
that's
light
a goldfish.
prints. Yeah, I know it's a goldfish. I can find the other one for you, though. The Tropicana. Sure,
8-inch goldfish plant light prints.
Oh, here's the...
So let me see the light prints. That's one.
Oh, this is funny. It's like broken at the stem. This is the only 8-inch plant that we have.
That's it. That's not a lipstick, though.
Oh, I thought this was a lipstick
Goldfish.
plant. Goldfish plant.
They're similar. You're thinking of the bolero.
Okay.
Very similar.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Very, very similar.
Thank you. Yeah.
I wouldn't have known if I didn't have the paper in front of me.
These are nice. They're big. Mm-hmm. Look at this Tropicana. So this is a goldfish plant. The blooms are really neat. But the stem broke off. But if you can see, that little root is actually just hanging on by a thread. So it's like still giving life to the plant. Isn't that funny? I do need to clean this one up. It has a lot of hard water spots, you can see.
The 4-inch.
Yeah.
Tropicana. That reminds me of the orange juice.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny. You were saying you wanted some orange juice this morning.
I know, and I never want orange juice.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit different.
I'm just not that.
Not really an orange juicy kind of gal. You're just juicy.
I have to find it on here.
A lot of times, like these hard water spots, like the water that I'm cleaning off right here, isn't going to hurt your plant. It's just a little unsightly. I mean, for us, you know, yes, they are plants and you like them. Even if they're dirty or clean, but they look a lot better when they're clean.
It's always nice to clean them up really nice too, because they show better on camera, but also for the health of the plant, like say you're at home and you notice your plants are dusty, removing that layer of dust is going to help them be able to photosynthesize better.
Yeah. Plus, there are some pests. I think spider mites are like a dusty sort of dry environment.
Oh yeah.
So you get a little dust, you get to inspect your plant, you know, you get to look at it up close, see what's going on, maybe notice anything that's wrong with it. A little dust never hurt anybody. Oh, I got lots of stuff.
You can just grab for me and I'll pick the next one.
Okay. How about the mint, Monstera mint?
Ooh.
It's one of our bangers on that we have tonight.
Yes. Last time we had these, they flew.
They did. They sold out immediately.
Out of here. And that's a $149 price point.
New leaf coming out too. That's
I'm checking to see if we got a better price on this one so I can adjust it, lower it maybe.
Better price than last time?
Yeah.
Look, she's looking better here, huh? Might have missed a few spots, but she's a lot better than she was.
You know what's funny about this is they call it philodendron monstera mint.
Yeah.
That's how you know someone's been in the game a while.
Yeah.
If they call monstera philodendrons, then you know.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, monstera used to be philodendron, but then they were reclassified as their own thing, their own monstera. At least I think so. Isn't that how it goes? Or was it always just like a
No, I think they were reclassified.
I think they were reclassified too.
Who's next, baby?
I could be misremembering. How about, did you get everything we
All
have
these
up on
are
the table?
done. Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. How about the alocasia? I'm not sure which one this is.
Maybe the little dragon's breath.
Yeah, dragon something for sure.
There's a Lauterbachia, but that's not that one.
No, Lauterbachia is this one here.
So this
is variegated Lauterbachia.
Oh, let me see.
Right? That's what it should be.
Whoa. Yeah, that is.
That's the Lauterbachia.
Yeah.
This is we're not sure what this one is yet. A lot of these alocasia look so identical, you can't really tell them apart. You got to kind of rely on the grower. At least we can't. Looks like a few different plants in there. But like I was saying, for those of you who don't know, since it was reclassified, calling it a philodendron monstera, as this grower did, is kind of like calling it a Ford Honda.
Yes.
You know, hey, check out my new car. It's a Ford Honda. Like, oh, that doesn't really make sense, you know? So that's why we were chuckling about it.
Yeah. Okay, I got that one priced.
That leaf got damaged. You got this one priced? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who's next?
How about the Lauterbachia, the
Okay.
variegated? I'll clean it up and I'm going to show you guys an up-close version. That's some nice variegation. I have not seen these yet variegated. So that's fun. It's an interesting variegation. It's kind of mojito-ish, but also a little bit yellow.
Is it pink or yellow? I couldn't tell the lighting in here.
It's like yellowish, purple.
Yeah,
it's kind of Jasenia pothos.
Oh, this is an expensive plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
We're looking at about $80.
Oh. Okay.
Hold on, let me see this again.
Collector alocasia there. I should have handled it with some white gloves,
Yeah,
I guess.
I heard that you said one of the leaves got damaged. Was that on your watch?
Not on my watch, no. I don't know, you guys. What did you say this was, baby?
Lauterbachia variegated.
We'll see. By the time you guys watch this video, you'll have already known if this sells out or not, but we'll see. We'll see if you guys want
It's fine if it doesn't.
collector
It can go to the
alocasia kind of
store.
stuff. Yeah, I'll go to the store. Okay, what's up next?
Hold on, I need to price it.
How about...
Let me see what they're going for, like what market value is.
This is another alocasia that we're having on tonight. Very pretty leaves, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give this one a little bit of a dusting as well, although it looks pretty clean already. It's good to inspect and look more closely anyway.
Oh,
Get to know
dang. Yeah, those are expensive. It's going to be quite a deal
Okay.
for us at $69.99. They're going for like 150, 125.
What do you mean it's going to be a deal for us at $69.99?
It's going to be a deal for whoever buys it.
Oh, we're selling them for $69.99.
Yeah.
And they normally go for what?
They're like 125, 150.
Oh.
Very variegated, 290, 300.
Very variegated. Nice.
That sounds like a new Aglaonema variety.
Yeah, very variegated. Ooh. You guys are just making up some Christmas noodle kind of stuff.
Okay, what do we have next? How about that Burl Marks Flame?
I think that is this one right here, Burl Marks Flame. It doesn't look like much, but if you look at the, if you know, it's one of those ones, you know, if you know, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's not much to write home about right now, but trust me.
Let me see.
Trust me. As it gets bigger,
That's what they all
it
say.
looks really nice. Oh my gosh. You can't say those things, baby. You gotta reel it in. You gotta check yourself.
Have you ever been able to reel it in?
You got to check yourself before you wreck
You make people laugh.
You wreck yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, before people laugh and turn us in for inappropriate content. Okay, what's up next?
Sorry, I'm still looking at pricing for those. You can just keep going.
Okay. Next up, this is a little bit different of a philodendron Birkins. This is another one of our collector plants tonight.
Holy, you didn't tell me that the Burl Marks Flame ends up looking like this.
I told you it's worth the wait. You gotta wait.
Are you kidding?
Screenshot the picture. We'll show it on the sale tonight.
So this is what it starts out as, right?
Yeah, it's really dreamy, isn't it? Yeah. It's a dreamy.
Hold on, let me remove a quantity. Could you imagine how pretty that would look up there?
It would look really, really pretty.
Not today or tomorrow, but maybe in like a year.
Yeah, or two. This is a Birkins that has more yellow variegation. I don't know if you can tell in the lighting or not, but usually the philodendron Birkins has a bunch of white stripes.
That's really pretty.
And but these are yellow. So that's the difference. Kind of a newer variety.
Wow. That Burl Marks Flame.
I didn't realize. I think haven't you seen the big versions before? No.
Yes, at Steve's.
Yeah.
I did not put
the two.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why would I? They don't look the same at all.
True. They don't look right the same right now. It's true. So this is the thing I'm talking about. I don't actually know what it's used for. We're gonna set this up as a backdrop.
This feels like half shower curtain, half my grandma's tablecloth.
I agree. It does feel very tableclothy. The tape that I used. I just want to make sure it's like nice and kind of stretched out. Yeah. And then I'm gonna just tape the top of it and sort of wrap it around the bar. The goal is going to be to just wrap it up every time, you know? Mm-hmm. Like roll it on there.
So it doesn't have to stay.
Yeah.
Is that good? Oh, it needs a middle.
Yeah, it needs a middle one. Where's the tape here? There it is. But the guy was funny when he did this. It wasn't his department. Nobody was at the crafting department when I went there. And I went to the electrical department. I was like, hey, is there someone that could help me with this at the craft department? He was like, well, what is it? I might be able to do it. I might be able to help you. How does it look up front?
I mean, it's sprinkled up on the top, but you're not going to be taking pictures on the top, right?
No.
It's probably fine then. Okay, and then what? He made fun of you?
No.
For being a crafter?
No. So go over there, and he doesn't know how to take it off of the
bolt.
The whatever, I don't know, whatever you call it. Yeah.
Is it the thing it's wrapped around?
Yeah. I mean, so it was on like this tree of like a metal stand.
Oh.
And each was wrapped around like a metal bar, and it was like.
Oh, and he didn't know how to.
And he didn't know that you could just take the entire thing off. So he's got this thing pulled up over all the other stuff. We're like taking over a big chunk of the craft section because he's pulling it across the room, like pulling it to the little board, you know. But then he's like, he couldn't find a measuring tape. So I told him I wanted 3 yards, about 9 feet. And he can't find a measuring tape, so he's just eyeballing it. And I'm like, I mean, it's going to be a much farther than that. The first thing he did was like maybe 3 feet at best. And I'm like,
poor guy, he's like trying to help some department he's not supposed to be in, but you know, he felt really dumb.
Yeah. It's like 3, he first gave me like 3 feet, and I was like, I'm gonna need 3 yards, like 9 feet. He's like, oh, so he just kind of, actually, maybe we should measure it and see actually how much it is, because.
Hey, this is fine though.
It's pretty funny, yeah. I don't like that it's wrinkled though. I think.
And you can't iron this.
No, I think we went too far on that side. Your side is wrinkled over there. So we needed to move it farther this way so you could actually stretch it out the entire way over there. So if you're able to undo that,
yeah.
I can hopefully undo this middle one that just got on there. And let's just shift it over a couple of inches, and I think we can get it a little tighter that way. So like we're both, yeah, like that. So let's pull it really tight. There we go. Is it tight on your side?
Yep.
There we go, and it's tight. Now on my side. Okay, I think that'll do better. Anyway, yeah, so I'm wondering exactly how much I got, because the guy, I was fine with it. I'm like, this is plenty, you know, I got enough to work with, I think. This should be more than enough. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but
this looks more
how
wrinkled.
long it is. Yeah, it does actually. Well, it's folded right there in the middle too. There's probably some trick to this that we don't know, to getting it to.
Yeah, hold it with your hands and feet is the trick.
Hold it with your hands and feet might work, yeah. I don't know. We'll keep fiddling around with it, get it set up, and then taking some pictures. We're kind of on the clock here. We're cutting it close for pictures, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we make it to the live sale on time. All right, I think I've got it all set up. We'll see how this works. I think it'll be okay. It's certainly wide enough. I really like the harsh shadows of it. Let's see here. Let's see what you guys think. Is this usable? That looks pretty good, right? Not too bad. There's that one little wrinkle right there, but I feel like that can be managed. What happens if I lift this up a little bit? Is this gonna get taken away? Kind of does. Okay, let me try one more piece of tape. We'll see if we can get this thing 100% wrinkle free, but I think it's got potential. Got to hone in on best practices. I'm sure, I don't know, if you guys have any tips in the comments, please let me know. But there's potential. I'm sure I can look it up as well. My piece of tape was a little bit too short.
It looks really good. I mean, it looks legit, you know, minus the, there you go.
I think the picture looks nice too.
That's what you have to do back here too, on the bottom, and it'll straighten it out.
It didn't really do much, did it? I thought it was gonna, I feel like I'm just gonna keep adding more and more and more and more tape. It just needs like a
little further down.
I know, but like, what are you gonna do? You can't have like the pressure has to be so perfect, you know?
It looks great from here.
It'll be good enough for now. It's like, we're not professionals anyway, you know? Let me do
I don't know.
one.
I look around at all this equipment and I think we
You feel like a professional?
We're pretty darn near professional if we're not.
Okay, what are we at here? We at 35 millimeters. Let's just stay at 35. Okay. And boom. We got that one. Let's do one from the top to turn it a little bit. Well, actually, everyone knows what a money tree is. We probably don't need a second one of that. Like, the leaves are very obvious. All right, so I'm just gonna keep the pot there. I'm gonna try to do all 6-inch plants right now.
You do here.
Go down, you gotta go say go live. All right, everybody, we're starting our live sale. Any second now, Erica just pushed live.
I'm waiting for the app push notification to
We're a little bit late, but that's okay. 9 minutes late.
We're wearing Christmas colors without even knowing it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live tropical houseplant sale. My name is Tanner. This is my wife, Erica.
Hi, everybody.
For the next 90 minutes, we're going to show you how to take care of all of these plants. You're going to have the opportunity to buy them as well. And at the very end, we have a little special demonstration where we're going to show you how to put together a prop box. I made a video about this a while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, about this prop box thing that I just threw together.
And there were so many comments.
So many comments and questions wanting people, or people wanting to know how to do it themselves. So that's what we're going to do at the very end of the sale here tonight. Buckle up. We've got all these plants to get through. Like I said, we'll go through some care instructions and all the good things.
We decided to put all the goods in front today so that y'all could drool while we get to the plants. Right?
We thought it looked really neat, so that's why we kind of did.
The red and green theme, by the way, was completely by accident.
Yeah, we hadn't seen each other, and we both had just kind of dressed in Christmas colors.
So we said, what the heck, let's have some eggnog tonight.
Heck
cheers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go for a little bit of cheers. What do you know about it?
Going?
Yeah, hey, these mugs were sent to us by
Stabby. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stabby. Actually, we've been almost every morning.
Yeah, they're wonderful little mugs. If you're joining us from Facebook for the very first time, you're going to need to comment register. This is going to send you a message so you can register. Otherwise, you won't be able to check out at the very end of the live sale.
Yes.
If you're watching from Instagram, hello. Thank you for being here. We can't see the comments on Instagram. It's a software limitation through the, what we're using for live selling.
It's the software.
But you can still buy from there. Yeah, it'll be in your DMs to check out at the very end. If you're watching from our app, thank you for downloading our app. I know it takes a little bit of effort. We appreciate that. But it is the best way to do the live sale.
A little bit more.
Oh, yeah. And we're a little bit shiny. You guys, I have a big old forehead. You guys aren't supposed to know it's... My kids say it's a 5 head. So you're going to see my 5 head tonight.
No, Facebook's not up yet.
Oh, Facebook, you dirty little dog.
Let's see. It says it's checkmarked. It says it's up.
Shipping is going to cost you $16 for the very first plant, and then it's going to cost you $3 for every plant after that until your box is all filled up. Of course, our boxes are only so large, and we don't cram everything in there just for the sake of cramming. We like your plants to get there nice and happy and healthy, and that's kind of what we're becoming famous for, is our shipping.
Absolutely.
You can also pick up if you are local to us. Just wait for the email. We have, if you're in a cold weather state, we have options for that.
I have heat packs up right now.
Why don't you talk to them about that a little bit?
If your weather is in the 30s and 40s, please.
All right, we're going to get into making the propagation box, the prop box that we say. So I've got this nice little clear lid. This came from Walmart, by the way. We weren't even shopping for this. It kind of just caught my eye.
Shout out, Brett.
Shout out, Brett. Boy.
Apparently he works at Walmart.
They are, this one is Mainstays Extra Tall Clear Shoe Box with Lid. And it says, don't forget the lid. So that's really nice that they would remind you of that sort of thing. They don't want you to miss out. They're all about the deals there. Right, Brett? So what attracted me to this particular bin, lots of people have done videos like this or demonstrations where they do this, but it's in like a tote.
Yes.
Like a storage bin with a clear top and everything like that. And that's fine. But the main problem with that is you usually have to like skew the lid or crack the lid a little bit to make some airflow in there. Otherwise, the humidity can get so high that it rots things out, the mold and all that. So what's nice is since this one is made for shoes, I guess they needed some airflow in there. So they put little holes in there. I don't know if you can see those or not, but there's 5 holes on this side and 5 holes on that side. And I found that to be perfectly adequate. I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough airflow or not, but it is. So the first thing you're going to do is take off the sticker because aesthetics.
They're going to think you're serious. He's acting like this because Maya's on.
Whenever you have teenage daughters, if you're a dad of a teenage daughter,
man, they really know.
Even a mom, yeah, you know the crazy things they do and say.
Teresa, get on the wait list because I can get more of those.
Now it's aesthetic. Okay, so next up we need our soil. Now, in the first 2 prop boxes that I made, I used 100% peat moss. And all I did was soak the peat moss until it was like soupy, like literally like bone broth soup. It was wet. And then I would just grab handfuls of it and squeeze out as much moisture as I could.
Yes.
And then I would put it in there. That was my base layer. And then I put the lid on and that was it.
If Matthew wasn't 3 wine glasses deep, he'd be at the Walmart getting this box right now.
No, sober up first.
Stay home, Matthew.
Sober up. But I had some leftover soil from a project the other night. We actually repotted an anthurium. We did that on yesterday's vlog, our daily vlog. If you guys want to go check out that repot.
Did you know we have a blog?
Here. So I just thought I would reuse it. It's not going to be as moisture retentive, so I might have to mist the soil a little bit more just know that if you use 100% peat moss, that's going to be fine, because that's what I've been doing. But this is actually 1 part peat moss, 2 parts orchid bark, and 1 part perlite. So definitely a much faster drying material. Anyway, we're just going to put a little layer on the bottom.
The question is sphagnum or peat?
Peat.
Pete?
Pete. Pete is my grandpa's name. Oh, that's a good little amount right there.
The vlog, if you go to
YouTube,
just type in Tanner the Planter. I think it's the only thing you've posted like in order for the last 15 days. We've been doing one every day.
Yeah, that's all I
Your
posted.
vlogs get me through work meetings.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if we should feel good or bad about that.
I'm just doing the Lord. Am I going to get an angry boss in my inbox?
We've
at some
had
point?
angry husbands, angry wives, angry children,
angry children. All right, so I just spread it out kind of evenly on there. It's already been pre-moistened as well. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but it's been pre-moistened. Now,
it's wet. You can tell it's wet.
Yeah, if you have seen the outside of our house, the house came with this beautiful Tradescantia.
That's what that is?
Yeah, this beautiful Tradescantia right here.
He's so thoughtful.
But it's in such a massive pot, a big clay heavy pot. Something it's like
not drop potted.
It's like 20 some inches wide. Yeah, not drop potted.
We would have drop potted it probably.
And it is like embedded into the ground. There's like rocks around it. You can tell it's like sunken in. There's probably roots in the ground.
It's not going anywhere.
No, I'm not bringing it inside for the winter. So I want to reuse this plant next time. I want to continue to use it. I think it's kind of special because it was already here when we got here. And so I want to continue it. So I took a few cuttings so that we can grow it in our prop box over the winter, and then we can replant it in the spring. We'll just put it right back out there because what's out there still is going to die. It's going to get frozen. It's going to die off. So we're saving the plant. Now I did want to show you guys.
Back, though, because I can't imagine that the people that were here did that.
Maybe. I know some Tradescantia definitely do around here.
I bet they come back.
The purple hearts come back around here.
Yeah.
I've seen them come back in the ground, or when they're planted in the ground. All I really did with this one is I can kind of show you. You take a cutting halfway in between both of the leaves. So wherever these leaves are coming out, wherever the leaves are coming out of the stem, that's called a node. So basically all I do is cut halfway between the nodes, just right between on that stem. And that's what I'm left with right here. I made them a little bit too tall. So if you've got longer nails, you need them clipped like I do, you can just pinch them.
Tanner always needs his nails clipped.
I do. I think they regrow overnight. Got some Wolverine kind of stuff going on right here. So I've got both my things right here. And all I'm doing, and actually I've done an experiment where all I did was take the cutting and let it fall in there like this. And I've got them rooting already. But
they're rooting.
To really help.
Picking up the soil when you try to pick it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of shove it in the soil a little bit. Like I'm gonna kind of give it a little squishy thing in there. You want those nodes where the leaf is coming out of the
nearest the soil.
Yeah, you want those coming in contact with the moisture. That's gonna help them. That's what is gonna trigger them to start rooting in right there. So I'm just gonna put these cuttings down in there, and I'm going to jiggle them in so we get a little soil around those nodes. I might have cut too much, but that's all right. Better to have too much than too little.
12%, everybody. 12%.
I should also say, I forgot about this, I didn't think about this, but actually in the soil mix, I had already mixed in the Bigfoot mycorrhizae. I hadn't thought about that, but there is mycorrhizae in here, but I was not thinking about that. But that's great, actually. I don't have to redo it, but just so you know. Anyway, so we're just gonna put all this in here. And to give you an idea of the maintenance, the last couple of boxes, this one's kind of messed up. It already got kind of cold here one night and we got a lot of damage on this plant. But with the maintenance, right. So I've never had to re-wet the soil. I'm gonna have to look up exactly how long it's been.
I mean, we did it right after we moved here.
It couldn't have been too long after, because that's why we were at Walmart. We
were getting
organizational little bins and little tchotchke things that you need for organization, all the little make it nice. So we were getting that, and that's when I got this thing. So yeah, it has to be at least 6 or 8 weeks old or something like that. But after I put that mouse in there, I never had to do it. It just the humidity kind of keeps it, recycled. You can see the humidity kind of rolling down the side. It's like the water cycle that we have, in the atmosphere.
But it does get light.
It does get light. So that's it, you guys. That's all I've done right here. What I would do, I guess at this point, is kind of give it a nice little mist. We'll start it out on the humidity. This is just straight water. This is tap water. If you have water, like tap water that is terrible, maybe use distilled water or reverse osmosis or get it purified with a Brita filter or something like that. But other than that, let's peel off this top sticker for
it. It is. It's like its own little world in here. It's so cool.
Peel it off for aesthetics. And then you put the lid on top. Just like that. Now, I do want you to monitor. Because everybody's situation may be slightly different. So look out for mold, look out for rotting. Make sure that there's enough airflow. You know, if your soil is too wet, there may not be enough airflow to combat that really high humidity. And you may need to take off the lid for a day or two to really let things breathe and kind of get to that right soil dampness, moisture availability. But yeah, this is basically it. So what I have right here upstairs in my setup for my prop box, I have a grow light about, I don't know, 18 inches. No, it's way farther than that actually. It's like 2.5 feet. Probably 2.5 feet above. And I keep it on for 12, I think it's a 12-hour timer that's on there like that. You could also put this in front of a window with bright light and it would be fantastic. My goal here, this would be just perfect. This would be like, is if I didn't do anything. I just let it go as is, never opened it. And then it just filled up with leaves everywhere. And then come springtime, we can just plant it up. Wouldn't that be really fun? So we'll see. All of the soil would lift out at that point, but that's how you make an easy propagation box.
Thank you, Tanner the planter, for sharing that with us tonight.
Hey, anytime, you know.
We all really appreciate your expertise.
I'll be here next time.
Can you grab me the other laptop?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I left it charging.
Time to do our credit backs?
It's not, yeah, make sure you guys are all checked out. We're gonna allow you guys like 4 more minutes. So at 7:50, I'll start pulling the names.
If you have any questions about plants or otherwise, let us know. We'll answer it in the meantime. And we'll keep you up to date on the goings on for that little prop box in our daily vlog. Usually, I don't know, maybe the story. We'll talk about it somewhere.
How do you test the water? I've heard that question a couple of times.
Okay, so this is what you're gonna do, Nate. I appreciate the question. So I'm gonna tell you what not to do first. Everyone's concerned about chlorine in their water. So back, I don't remember exactly when the whole change was, but a long time ago, several decades ago, I don't wanna offend anybody here, they used chlorine to like help purify, make our drinking water clean. Your municipals, your city would treat their water with chlorine to clean it, to make it drinkable. They still do that to this day. And so there used to be an old wives' tale that said, you know what, the chlorine is damaging your plants. The chlorine in the tap water is damaging your plants. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tap water, we're gonna fill up our watering can the night before. We're gonna leave the lid off if you have a lid on your watering can. And overnight, the chlorine is gonna kind of burn off. And then you can water your plants with it the next day and it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna hurt your plants. That's true. The chlorine will burn off overnight. That's absolutely true. But what's silly about that is, well, A, plants need chlorine. They need chlorine. So you're taking away something that they need. B, your cities they can't treat the water with a high enough concentration of chlorine to cause damage to the plant. So the chlorine in your tap water is not an issue. So setting it out overnight is not a problem. And also, just to make this even more so, not a problem. A lot of your cities, it's been transitioning a lot over the past couple of decades. They're transferring over to chloramine, which is chlorine and ammonia. And ammonia doesn't burn off so well. So you may be leaving your water out overnight and it's absolutely just doing nothing.
Tanner was just researching this recently. I saw you.
Yeah, I look up. I try to stay up to date on everything.
I see you.
But this is old. This has been around for a long time.
I see you sometimes just trying to get, because it's always changing. Like more facts
always
are being discovered all the time.
Yep. So what you need to look out for is the minerals, the salts. So this is going to fluctuate very heavily between every single town, every single city. If you have different water, Everyone's going to treat it differently. So you want to get a TDS meter. That's a total dissolved solids. And you want your TDS for your houseplants to be like below 100 is ideal. As you get up into like the 4 and the 500s, it's like bad for humans. It's like you're not supposed to even consume it, you know? So it's pretty rough water. And that buildup, it's really the buildup of the salts and the minerals, that the total dissolved solids, that can cause harm over time. So if you do water with tap water, you're gonna have some TDS in there. And you want to flush the soil out. So what I mean by that is, you know, if you're watering with tap water, especially if you water from the bottom, because then you don't even have gravity to wash any of it out. If you're bottom watering, this is even more important.
Yeah.
What you want to do is once a quarter, however often you can think of it, grab like a gallon of distilled water from the grocery store. It's like a couple of bucks, or you can get rainwater, reverse osmosis water. Water your plants with that, and that'll kind of flush out all those salts and minerals, kind of get a reset.
How long should I keep my Soltec grow lights on for? I have them set for 13 hours. Is that enough?
I don't know.
It depends on proximity.
Yeah.
It depends on the type of plant.
So the reason I can't really answer that question is because, so every plant, this is how I explain it. If you took my lighting course, I explained it the same way in there. So you know how humans have that, like a calorie need that they need. So let's say for a man, I need 2,000 calories a day, every day to stay healthy, right? To maintain my weight, to stay healthy.
And me, for a woman, I need 4,000 calories a day to stay happy. Or did you say healthy?
I don't know, whatever. So they could be interchangeable. Plants also have the same sort of thing, but instead of calories, they need photons. So they have a certain amount of photons, basically, that they need every single day. And so the farther away from the plant your grow light is, the less amount of photons per hour that it's getting. So let's say you have it 3 feet away, but it's on for 16 hours per day. Well, maybe it's getting less photons, but over a longer period of time. That's kind of like the grazing, if you want to talk about it in food terms. But then a feast would be more like, you know, the grow light is a foot away and it's on there for, you know, it's there for 8 hours a day. It's still getting the same amount of photons that it needs because, again, being closer to the plant, it's going to naturally be hit with more photons. So you can achieve, that's why we just don't know. It depends on how far away it is, what type of plant it is, because different plants have different photon needs that they need to meet every day. And that's why plants get long and lanky and weak looking if they're in too low of light. It's the same sort of thing like if humans, you know, if I get 500 calories per day instead of 2,000 calories per day, I'm gonna get weak. My muscles are gonna get small. I'm gonna be sickly. I'm gonna be prone to diseases. Same thing for plants.
Okay. Thank you again for sharing all that knowledge with us tonight, Tanner.
Sorry, that was a monologue.
No, it's okay, but
it's an important question, and it's one we get at least every day.
No, I love how thorough you are, and I mean, y'all don't realize how much this man is constantly looking into this stuff. So
I try to be as thorough as possible, and sometimes when I just start ranting like that, I explain it in a different way that might resonate with somebody. So I usually just go for it.
It's worth it. That's right. Thank you, Beth. Yes.
Tina really wants her time in the spotlight.
Come on, teens.
Tina. So usually what she'll do is she'll come up on the chair. So I fend her off from the chair right here because she usually gets up in my lap or like in my way somehow when I'm trying to type or work. So now she's gonna get up here and she's gonna act all, oh, I'm not that interested. I'll probably just lay down here on the back of the couch. And then pretty soon you're gonna see this leg go forward. And she's gonna make contact with the back right here. And then if I don't move the chair, then she'll go the other one. And then she'll kick off. And then pretty soon, you know, she'll be right down here in my lap again.
That's a great place to be.
I know her tricks. Tina, I know her tricks. I've been there.
Okay, so it is time to do our credit backs. Let's get this ready to go. Hold on, let me see what my parameters are.
I can't watch this one. I have to go back this way.
Just scoot over just a little bit.
Well, I can see very easily, so I'm going to step back over here.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for us over here at Tanner the Planter's live sale. We've been doing these for about 6 years, you guys. Long Tim. Used to do them at our...
I can't say that
Wait,
anymore.
we used to do them at our house.
And now we're back.
And now we're back at our house. We're doing them we tried it at the store. Silly, stupid.
No, I love
Just
it
kidding.
at the
We
store.
still do it. We do one at the store every week, and we do one at the house usually every week. Sometimes that gets a little convoluted, but that's usually how it goes.
It's going to be 45 here. Lisa's local.
Oh,
Tomorrow morning.
Ooh, nice, Lisa. I'm going to go outside.
Y'all, teepublic.com, T-E-E, public.com. Search Tanner the Planter. This is a exclusive. This saying, y'all see these all over Etsy now? They copied me. Mm-hmm. I came up with this.
In my plant mom era.
And I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I mean,
there's another one that just says in my plant era.
She's whatever. Well, because we had to have one for you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I Googled before I made these shirts with the designer through TeePublic.
Telling you, we searched high and low. We're like, surely someone has made this already.
We don't want to copy. So that's why it's hard to name anything, because we refuse to copy. Yeah. So I really love this vibe too, Allison. But I will tell you what, we sell many more plants when we're, not for the sale, but I mean like people see other plants at the store. So you know, when we do the sale at the store.
I like it here. I prefer it to be here. I like it better
I'm more comfortable here.
I like it better here too. But yeah, we do have to go to the store and do it there as well.
I really enjoy the store too, though, because it's like an extension of.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the vibe.
Okay, if you guys have any questions about your orders tonight, where can they go?
You go to customer service at famousinoregon.com and you talk to the lovely Teresa.
Now, if you're local, you got an order. We want you to wait for your email that says, hey, come and get your plants.
Yeah.
Because we have to wait for...
to see if you're drinking your eggnog.
I didn't get it all done yet.
Me neither.
It's a little bit warm now. Is warm eggnog like... Is it scrambled eggnog now?
It's not really. I don't think.
Is it not?
I don't know.
I always assumed it was.
I don't smell that egg
Have you ever made homemade eggnog?
Heck no.
Me either. Have you guys? Is there real egg in eggnog?
Probably.
I bet there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always get strong afterward.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Oh, yeah, wait for your email because it takes us a couple days to get them processed and organized and whatnot.
They'll probably be there. Let's see, who's on tomorrow?
Just wait for your email.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Look out for your tracking information. Watch closely so you can get them off the porch just as soon as possible.
And round of applause to the Ship House. They got their bonus last week on Friday because they had, in all the whole month, y'all, we ship hundreds and thousands of plants a month. For the whole month, they had one error.
Not 1%.
One error.
Crazy.
Teresa is at customer service at famousinoregon.com. She runs a report for us, and I had to call her. I was like, are you missing some? Because I only see one.
Yeah, give them a round of applause. They did great.
And she's like, nope, that's it. And she was all proud.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're so proud of our Ship House. Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on our Tuesday live sale. Thanksgiving is coming up. I hope you have something fun planned. Yes. I think we do. Kids are coming home for the holidays. That's exciting.
I know. Maya's coming home soon. Noah will be home around Christmas. It's exciting.
What constitutes an error? If they sent the wrong plant, the wrong order, basically, altogether. If there was an error in how it was packaged,
we shouldn't call it an error rate. We should call it a failure rate.
Failure rate.
If the plant,
well, error too, because if they put the wrong plant in, there's a lot of time. I mean, they show up great. There's just the wrong plant.
But that's if they ship it too dry. Mm-hmm. Or too wet. Because everybody's trained on how to, so like, here's how it works. Allison, she was on earlier, she received a bunch of plants Monday and Tuesday this week because we had our rare order, our regular order, our extra order, and our holiday order this week.
It was a big one.
It was a big, big day for intake, or a couple of days for intakes. So then when she looks at the plants, she has to know what needs to be dry, what needs to go wet, what needs to go squirt.
She inspects for pests and watering and then gets them, make sure that they're clean. So she's the
first set of eyes.
Yeah, first set of eyes.
Anything weird, she's letting us know so that we can talk to the growers and, get credits if we need to get credits or whatever. And then, or the broker. And then she's drying out the plants. She's watering the plants, like whatever
because
the plant needs.
All of our succulents we send 100% dry. because in the box, the humidity can be a little bit too high for the succulents and they can rot.
Yeah.
So if they come in wet, then we have to take them out of the pot and have a fan on them so that they dry out in time to ship to you.
Shipping plants is a huge undertaking. Like, it's not like shipping anything else I can even think of besides like reptiles maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
live
fish.
animals is probably the same thing. Yeah. So then she gets them under the correct light. And then when they are sold, so tomorrow a lot of these plants are going to start going out, shipment. So then...
Yeah, we only have 58 shipments that need to go out.
Yeah.
From Saturday's sale.
So then the ship heads, they get the order, they pull the plant, they're inspecting it, so that's the second pair of eyes. And then the packer, they grab the tub that has the order in it with the packing slip and all the plants in there, and then they look over it, so that's the third set of eyes. They pack up all the plants.
Sometimes there's another set of eyes in there that's polyfilled ahead of time.
Yeah, oh yeah, and then the polyfilling, so that's a fourth set of eyes. And then the fifth set of eyes, the final last check, is the finisher. And so the packaged plants, so that's basically how you take them out of the box, but they're not in a box yet. The finisher puts them all in the box and puts the stuffing around them, gets the note in there, gets the card and everything, and then sends them on their way. So that's why we have such a low failure rate.
That's not it. Yeah. Then it goes over to what I call the cockpit.
Yeah.
And the label
maker.
Is made, it's weighed, the finisher weighs it.
Yeah.
And then, because I see Haran going over and weighing
Yeah, the finisher weighs it and writes the number on the box.
So that's why you have two names on your box. It's the packer and the finisher, and we switch.
Yeah.
So they're not always
yeah.
doing the same thing. Otherwise, I'm always afraid they'd get bored.
Yeah.
You know? So, but we have somehow we've been able to assemble the most awesome team.
The dream team.
Yeah. And
they're really good.
We just added to it, too. We just added a new employee yesterday, so.
Yep. But that's it. Now you guys know. We should make a video. We should make a video start to finish.
Showing
everything that it
them the
takes.
whole
I know. I've
thing.
been saying we should do that. We
really
should
should.
set that up. But we're going to go live again on Saturday night, you guys, with all new plants. Like Erica was saying, we sandbagged a lot of our plants from this order because we had so many trucks come in this week. So we sandbagged a lot. We're going to have a fantastic variety for you guys on Saturday. And it's exciting. This is the cozy season. It's the family season. It's the nostalgia.
It's the eggnog season.
It's eggnog season. So we're excited that you guys are spending time with us. We're grateful that you come on to our live sales and hang out with us for a little bit, and appreciate all of your interactions. And but yeah, we'll see you on Saturday for another one.
Mm-hmm. We'll be back Saturday. I think we'll be in store on Saturday.
We'll be at the store on Saturday. So if you're local, come see us there as well.
And watch our vlog.
Yeah, I'm gonna push. It's still recording, so I'm gonna push the end. And so you guys are on the vlog. Say hello to everybody. Wait, I could actually do that. I could grab the camera. Okay.
No way.
You guys want to start saying your hellos, everybody. You can see your comment on the vlog.
Start saying, "Hey, vlog."
Start saying hello.
That's so funny.
I'll turn the camera around. You guys can see. Oh, look. Hello. Who's here? Oh yeah, of course. Good. Courtney's here. Manette, Brandy. Hello. This is fantastic.
Oh, this is so fun.
So you guys get to be on the vlog. You can see your name on there if you want.
Y'all are so cute.
We've been doing a day kind of showing what it looks like for us on this day, getting ready for the live sale and everything. And then I'm gonna edit it right now, which there really isn't any editing.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of editing. I just put in the intro and the outro and the title, and that's about it. So it goes by pretty quickly, and then we get it up there, and that's it. So
it's on the Tanner the Planter channel on YouTube.
It is. All right. We're going to head out, everybody, but thank you for being on here. Oh, I forgot. I thought we were on the camera.
No, we're over
What
here.
an idiot. Okay.
I was saying bye to them.
Bye to you guys. Bye to you guys.
Good night, y'all. Thank you so much.